Manchester United all in white, hoping that at least by the end of the season Liverpool will be waving an all-white flag in surrender in this fascinating finale to another Premiership season. It certainly irks all at Liverpool that they've suffered 6 successive seasons without the trophy they rightly regard as the hallmark of success. It's even more irritating for them that their supremacy in the 70s and the 80s should have been seized in the 90s by their Northwest rivals. Forward from Gary Neville, onto the head of Steve Harkness, who's come through some stiff competition to get a place in Liverpool's back three here at Anfield today, and resisting the temptation to bring in Collymore. Andy Cole getting his head to it, it drops for Cantona, who struck it acrobatically, if not in the end accurately.
I'll tell you what, it's closer than you think. Didn't look to be troubling the goalkeeper, but it started to dip. This was lovely, patient football. United have controlled the ball, they've knocked it about, they've put passes together. It goes up to meet it early, and it tried very hard for Cantona just to dip under the bar.
Phil Neville preferred to Dennis Irwin, who is a substitute today, but Cantona took it beautifully, sliding it through for Cole.
Well, the warning signs were all there. And it's only the pace of the ball that defeats Andy Cole. He checks his run just in time, and then he's there to be slid in. And it's only fractionally ahead of him.
Just strung along the midfield area, just popping passes to each other, and Manchester United will be quite happy if they do so.
Well, Gary Pallister was trying to find Gary Neville, and it was a terrible attempt in truth. It's led in McManaman. And Pallister puts his hand to his mouth in amazement, really, that he could make such a mistake. Neville was in absolutely acres of space on the right.
Just
There's the miss kick.
It just bobbles up, to be fair to Gary Pallister, but this ball from Burona was an absolute peach. And I think that...
Well, it's on crosses that this giant of a goalkeeper has just looked particularly short of confidence. He had some very fortunate moments at Goodison Park on Wednesday. Oh, it's a terrific header from Gary Pallister.
It's a terrific header, Martin, but it's an unchallenged one. They gripped really well at the edge of the box, 4 of them. And then they really attacked it, and attacked it early. Look, there's not one in sight yet. Suddenly they appear en masse. Matt Wright's just half a yard away from him. He's not close enough, you can see that. You cannot give someone like Gary Pallister that time, that space, because that's the inevitable outcome. Yes, it was Pallister.
12 minutes gone. And Gary Liverpool have got one more Premiership game here in a couple of weeks against Tottenham. And then they finish with away matches at Wimbledon and Sheffield Wednesday, who drew and won at Anfield respectively. And James starting to go and hoping... Oh, there's an interception here for Andy Cole! Confusion between Kwame and goalkeeper, and Cole could have doubled Manchester United's lead.
I fancied him. He did the first bit really well. You watch the way he doesn't even go in for the challenge, he just reads the knockback. He did that bit beautifully. He knows he's got to play it first time. It's not his strong side, he's left, and I think that shows. I think had that been the other side, he might have stroked that a bit more accurately. But it's a good chance, and his manager knows.
McAteer, that's a bit more like it from Liverpool, having conceded a goal from the corner. They forced a corner of their own. It's taken quickly. And Barnes is free! Schmeichel couldn't keep it out. The quickness of thinking from Liverpool has led to an equaliser from the captain.
Well, it was quick thinking. Mark Wright was only halfway there, but they take a quick corner. Look at the marking on Barnes, it's non-existent. 2 players who are good headers of the ball have been given free headers from inside 12 yards.
The title with it. Cantona cleverly screening it away from Harkness. Across comes Kwame. Beckham heads it back to Cole, who's behind Mark Wright. Cantona is there. Cole uses him.
Another one goes begging. I mean, some of the defending at the moment we're seeing is not of the quality you expect. Kwama's header there is such a poor one. Andy Cole can't get the chance himself, but I tell you, normally, even on his left side, you'd expect the Frenchman to at least test the goalkeeper.
Cole's causing all sorts of problems, you know, just with his running, his diagonal runs, the ball's through to it.
That's the danger, even though you dominate possession against Manchester United, Martin. You give it away like that, one pass, the Cantona is almost through.
Two-headed goals already in the game. Johnson, and very nearly another headed goal. Good stop, instinctive reflexes from David James. It wasn't that high to get up and over the bar, but he did it.
It goes straight at him, that's the secret, it is instinctive. I think if this is a yard either side of David James, it's a goal. Once again, it's that little cluster of four,
who when it's just about to be played, you just spread and attack the ball.
Pallister gets another one! Manchester United back in front.
Well, you just don't learn, Martin. 20 seconds ago, Johnson could have given them the lead. And from the resulting corner, David James comes in again. I have to say, into an area where he's getting nowhere near the ball. The goalkeeper comes in there and he cleans everything out. You look how far away he is from getting anything on it. And Pallister, well, he just needs any nudge on it, and it must surely go in.
What? But the need to defend against Manchester United, important as well, and they haven't done that with any efficiency, and Manchester United might feel quite literally that they're heading for the championship. Gary Pallister with the head work. They won't be pleased with the way they allowed in John Barnes unattended to not in the equaliser, but Pallister there again with a flick of the neck muscles. And Manchester United started the half well, they finished it well. Good spells for Liverpool in between, but at half-time at Anfield, Liverpool 1, United 2. Gary Pallister, 10 league goals in 8 seasons with Manchester United prior to today. 2 in 45 minutes at Anfield. Will it be enough? Liverpool, since the Premier League was formed, have finished 6th, 8th, 4th and 3rd. Keane. That's great skill from Gary Neville. Cole will challenge James. Oh, David James, another catastrophe. A gift for Andy Cole. And Liverpool cannot believe that their goalkeeper's been caught out again.
I think we've seen the mistake that's handed the title to Manchester United, Martin. This is a bread and butter cross. He should deal with this. Andy Cole can't believe he's up. Cannot believe he's up. The skill that Neville beat Bjornaby with was brilliant. Superb skill. Mustn't forget that. But that's a cross that David James at the practice ground would take 99 times out of 100. The most important day in his club, and that man, Roy Evans, well, life as a manager of this club.
And the tactical brain of the Manchester United manager working overtime to get 1 or 2 things in place to cope with the job.
Taking any chances, let them press if we want, and then pick our times to go forward. And that's exactly what they've done without overcommitting.
It's a regulation foul here. And back getting up and getting on with it. Graham Cole, who has been known to brandish the card, is, I think what Andy and I would believe a sensible policy here. And it's a free kick to Manchester United.
Well, I think with just Andy Cole and Scholes at the edge of the box, this has been hit.
And it's Beckham!
Yeah. He got that up and down and with some pace, I tell you. Bobby comes out here and it looks there as if it's in, but there's so much bend on it, too much. Certainly got it down. good
at illness first of all, and then injury against Liverpool in a reserve game. He's kept him out for a while, but he's certainly got his own back today. Berger. That's a great cross. Schmeichel smothers it from Robbie Fowler.
It's been a nearly day for Robbie Fowler, Martin. That's about the third time now he's gotten in there. Just gets away from him slightly.
Deserve to finish the season above Liverpool?
I think so, Martin. I think they're the stronger side. I think what you've always worried about Liverpool is just at the back. They've got a lot of good footballers on the side. We'll expect in the... Oh, they've already decided before they got here. But Roy will have this...
Cantona. Making sure Manchester United keep the ball. Martin's touch made it awkward for Kramer. Cole's in again.
No, you can't believe that. That is as much a gift as you're going to get at Anfield. I mean, his last goal was a gift, there's no doubt about that. But for clear-cut chance and pick your spot.
Catch us if you can, is Manchester United's message at Anfield. Liverpool lose on a day they just had to win. United's insurance coming through David James's error in the second half and Andy Cole's header. No way back for Liverpool from that. United now have 5 points more. Liverpool have played one game more with only 3 to go for them. And they're without Robbie Fowler, remember, for all of them. It's such a vital victory for Alex Ferguson on a ground where good results for United have been hard to come by. 2 headers from Gary Pallister in the first half. In between, John Barnes scored for Liverpool.
I tell you what, Martin, looking at those players, I think they now believe it. That's it, as far as they're concerned. I'm telling you, you don't get celebrations like this when you win an ordinary league game at Anfield. Those lads are convinced that result has won them the title.
Well, Gary, many congratulations. What's the importance of this victory, do you think?
Well, obviously, it's a big plus now at this stage of the season. It was a big game, and you know, it was at Anfield and it was always going to be difficult, but the lads have rid the storm really well and played some good football. Liverpool played good football as well. You know, it was a good game. I think everybody will be excited by it back home, but the result was the main thing for us today.
Has that virtually decided the title, do you think?
I don't know. You know, there's been a lot of twists this season in the Championship, you know, so hopefully if things keep going well, you know, we keep winning and put it out of sight.
Very much in your own hands, though, now, isn't it?
Most definitely, yeah.
2 great headers for you today. Have you been practising the set pieces this week?
Yeah, we talked about set pieces really during the week, and we worked a little bit on them, which we don't usually do too much of. But you know, we had 3 great chances. Fortunately, I put 2 of them away. Ronnie's unlucky with a header, and it's paid off from.